Hello. Can you hear me, right? Okay, let me get the chat. OPS. Okay. Hello, Leah. Hello, Bean. I'm here. Hi, Loon. I'm so happy to be on your stream. I'm getting a new iPad so I can work on the webtoon I'm working on. That's great. I'm happy that you're getting an iPad. An iPad is really a great tablet to either start drawing or just drawing in general. So I myself work mainly on my iPad. Okay, let's just get into it. Is the audio alright? Right? Cause like after last stream, all my settings were like kind of messed up, so I had to redo it again. Because I had to reinstall OBS and stuff, so I had to set everything up again. And let's change the scene. Why is the chat all messed up? Wait, why is the chat there? Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The audio is great, loud and clear. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank God, too. Last stream I had so many troubles with my audio. Hello, Sammy. Wait, this is so cool. What do you mean? I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I wasn't feeling like so great, so I decided to take a break. Plus, I had to change all the settings and stuff. Let me move the keyboard. I have two keyboards. I have like the computer keyboard, and then I have like my iPad keyboard. Wait. Is it connected? It is. Let me lower a little bit the volume. It's a bit too high, but for me. Hello, Chu? I'm gonna read it like Tochu because it sounds like cuter. Hello, Tochu. Hello, Lida? Hey, hello. Have a nice stream today. Thank you. If you're staying, I hope you have fun too, or at least that is like helpful. I hope you're feeling better. Thank you, Leah. I'm actually feeling a lot better. I had a cold shower today, so believe it or not, it does help a lot. I didn't have one yesterday, and I was feeling like kind of groggy and like headache and stuff and brain fog. I couldn't focus, so I ended up like not working much yesterday. Besides, like I did work a little bit on this. I had the sketch done, and I had I did two panels of lines and colored that one. So and besides that, I work it on a draw this in your style. I mean, not mine, from someone else, but it's my first time working on one, like drawing one, and I'm pretty happy with the result. I won't upload it yet because I have I still have a lot of drawings that I haven't uploaded. Uh, but yeah, I'm feeling better. Um, I mean, it's not like yesterday. It was like so bad and stuff that I couldn't do anything at all day. But uh, it was like not the best condition to stream. Cause remember the last time that I streamed and I was like tired. I was so tired during the whole stream, and I barely could focus. So this time we are like more energy and stuff. Wait, 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 wait. Made a mistake. Made a mistake. So how is you guys? How are you guys' days going? Did you all eat? What time is it for you? Oh, I I ate. I had soup and I had melon, but not like the green melon, the orange melon. Ah, I keep getting the wrong colors. But like yeah, today we are. I guess I didn't say what we were doing today. Today kind of assume everybody knew because of the title, but I guess there's nothing wrong with saying it out loud. Uh, Today we're working on Blank, on my Webtoon Blank. Working in episode 26. This was originally part of episode 25, but I was like, episode 25 is like, it's not long, but it's like long enough to be its own episode. So I was like, just F it. Let's just make it into episode 26. So yeah, this is episode 26. Hello, Sim. Don't. Hello. I wanted to pop in to check on you. Thank you. I'm fine. How are you? Uh, so yeah, we're working today on Blank. Uh, Before, what I would do was finish all the sketches in all pages, and then I would like um do all the line work and then do all the colors and stuff. But after I got so burned out, after Lost Soul, I decided I just do whatever I want. So now what I'm doing is doing panel by panel. I mean, no, I do the sketches. Like if you see, I have the sketches done. I do the sketches and then I do panel by panel, like the lines and color it, and then the next panel and stuff. Do you sometimes use 3D models for CSP for your webtoon? And I'm glad you're feeling better. I do. In two ways. There's one way that is as reference. I do that. Sometimes when the perspectives are a bit like on the complicated side, I will like use 3D models, or sometimes I like take pictures of my brother. I take pictures of my brother and like turn them use them as reference, or sometimes I just use like picture reference. But if you mean like oh crap, wait, I forgot this. But if you mean like backgrounds, yeah, I use backgrounds, 3D backgrounds as well. In this episode though, I think I'm going to use 3D backgrounds, 3D backgrounds for the park side. There's going to be a park. But on the restaurant, I'm drawing all the backgrounds. because they're not like too complicated. For example, like this one, I drew myself, and like that one, I'm gonna draw myself. And there's like other materials like trees and stuff that generally you can get on CSP that are not 3D, that are like already there. For example, that that specific tree is this one. Wait. Ah, where did it go? What did I do? Wait, like this one. Yeah, it's not 3D, but it's already like a material. Be good, bye, Bean. Be good. It's cute because I love it because my Haku, he sometimes doesn't say like he knows how to say some things, like he knows how to say baby bird and good bird, uh, and he knows how to say hey city. And the other day he was like talking with his yarn bird. I made a yarn bear for him out of like amigurumi. Um, and he was talking to his yarn bird, and he said be cute. He said be cute, but it's the only time that I heard him say be cute, and it was so darn cute. I still repeat it for him so that he says it again, but he hasn't. He generally doesn't like to repeat things that I tell him to say. So generally it's me repeating what he says. In addition to that question, does the software get slower when you drag 3D objects or models? Because I want to get an iPad next year. I'm currently using a computer and CSP sometimes gets slow. Yeah, it depends. Depends of the model. If the model is like too big or too heavy, it does slow down a bit. But like a lot of models don't. For example, let me see. For example, this shoe. Like if you move it, it doesn't slow down that much. So yeah, it depends. It depends. Sometimes if like your um canvas is too big or too long, or if like you already have, oh my god, what was that? Or like if you already have too many things that you've worked on in that page, then yeah, sometimes it's going to get a little bit slower. But if you have a pro, like an iPad Pro from at least generation 2 onwards, I think you shouldn't have any problems at all. I don't know about other iPads, so I won't don't give you my opinion on that. But I have an iPad Pro second gen, and it works fine for the most part. Sometimes, let me let me change the song because it's kind of distracting. Does this have timestamps? It does not. Like, let's just try to skip it. Because that song is the song for when you're fighting with an enemy. So yeah, sometimes if the file is like too heavy, too big or too complicated, uh, the application might suddenly close. So that's why I recommend that you have like regular autosave files. So you're going to see like every 10 or 15 minutes that I have autosave, and it's because of that, because sometimes I either forget to save myself like yesterday, uh, and when that happens, oh my god, I just noticed that the colors look so weird on the screen. But I don't know if it looks like weird just on my computer. I mean, it's not my computer, it's my brother's computer. His screen is kind of weird. Is it? Yeah, the colors are a little bit weird on the application, but it's okay. But I don't think it's the computer or the screen. I think it's like the screen mirroring application. Thank you so much for answering. That's great. That's what I was wondering. Yeah, I think iPads are very good. Like they're, how do you say it? The processor is pretty good. So yeah, the most problems I have sometimes is that uh it it crashes, like the application crashes. Hello GTO. Ah, ¿me saludas en español? Hola. Hola GTO. Oh, GTL Lancaster. Es un poco difícil cambiar entre español e inglés. A veces si hablo en español, después cuando vuelvo a inglés, me cuesta volver a, al acento. O sea, no es como que tenga... ¿Tú entiendes? So, GTL said if I could like talk in like read him in Spanish, so I did. And I said that sometimes it's kind of hard to change between Spanish and English because like you're talking in English and then suddenly you talk in Spanish and you either mix like your accent, like you speak Spanish with an English accent, or either you speak English with a Spanish accent, and it's kind of weird. Hello, Mr. Irrelevant Artist. Your name is just so relatable. I really love Wind Waker's soundtrack. Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda game. Oh my god, I'm sorry I'm late. I had class. Hello Aji, no worries. We just started like 20 minutes ago, but we haven't done much. Like for real. What's I gonna do? Do I draw a background or do I not? Do I or do I not? Do I or do I not? Do I or do I not? So how did your classes go, Angie? I'm deciding between drawing a background or not. Wait, Huh? Yeah, I didn't like classes either. I mean, I like it getting good grades. I just didn't like going to class. Ajá, gracias. Algo me sorprendiste cuando comenzaste a hablar en español. It's so good. Because Spanish is my main language. Oh my god, you speak Spanish. Yeah. Spanish is my main language. So if any one of you want to speak in Spanish in the chat, you can, and I'm answer in Spanish and then translate it back in English. I don't have any problem with that. So, but yeah, Spanish is my main language. So that's why my English is like not so good. Um, Actually, it's fun because I was talking about that with a friend. Wait, let me mute my phone. Um, I was talking about that with a friend that I wish I could like speak normally in English, but when I get like too nervous, I kinda cannot speak at all, and when I stream, I get nervous. So I wish I could just speak normally. Like when I talk to myself, I can pronounce things normally. Spanish was my first language, but I'm kind of losing it. Did you move like to the US or something? Actually, Spanish is not my first language. Did I say first language? I meant main language. Spanish is my main language. Yeah, Spanish is my main language. My first language is Cantonese, like Chinese Cantonese. But since yes, actually, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, my family did move when I was very little, so yeah, I'm kind of losing my Cantonese as well. Well, I've been losing it for quite a while now. Yo he estado aprendiendo inglés, pero no puedo superar la barrera del pudor de hablarlo. Me da mucha vergüenza. Sí, yo... A mí me pasaba lo mismo que aprendí en el colegio y viendo videos en YouTube, am, pero la primera vez que tuve que hablarlo fue muy difícil. De hecho, fue en el aeropuerto que estaba tratando de ayudar a alguien que tenía el mismo vuelo que nosotros. Y después, y traté de hablarle y me di cuenta de que no podía, o sea, de que podía, pero me costaba mucho. Y después de mucha práctica, de tener que hablarlo constantemente, mejoró. Así que es realmente superar ese miedo de hablarlo, o sea, claro, de hablar públicamente o con otras personas. Y al principio va a ser difícil, al principio tu acento va a ser muy fuerte, pero después con el tiempo se va mejorando, o al menos creo que el mío ha mejorado. So, Lancaster, GTL Lancaster said that he too has been learning English, but he has like fear or like kind of embarrassment of speaking it. And I said like it's kind of normal. That I actually had the same fear when I first um, talked in English. I kind of the first time that I spoke in English like in a real setting, because you can speak in English in school, like answering your teacher and stuff, but it's not the same when you talk with someone that actually speaks in in English. It's very different because you're kind of nervous, and when you're nervous you cannot like stop and think when you're going to talk or how you're going to say things. And so it makes you like not speak like you would like to, and it's kind of embarrassing sometimes, but you have to like lose that fear. If you want to learn to speak other languages, you have to lose that fear of talking with people. I mean, I still have fear of talking with general people, like just talking with people in general, it's scary for me, in the sense like in real life. So yeah. I'm surrounded by people who speak English, so I don't get to practice a lot. Yeah, that's right. I too when I the thing is like no one around me speaks in English. The only way that I have for practicing it's watching YouTube videos and repeating what they say. So those are my only practice. Talking it, writing it. I write mostly in English. Most of my friends speak in English actually. So yeah, you need to have people to talk to in order to not lose like the ability to communicate properly. And even for Chinese, I did learn Chinese, like Mandarin, not Cantonese. I did learn. Wait, let me lower the volume because this song is kinda. I mean, it lowers it for me, not for you guys. What else I say? Yeah, I did learn in college. I did learn Chinese, but the thing is, like, I didn't have Chinese friends. No, I had one Chinese friend, but the thing is, like, he was a native Cantonese, so it's not that helpful. And even like I can practice with my cousin, um, but like when we talk together, we talk like when we talk to each other, we talk in Cantonese, not in Mandarin. So it was really hard for me to practice. Uh, and my college didn't really encourage us to talk to other people. So yeah, I didn't get too much practice, and it's kinda hard to talk in Mandarin right now. I probably forgot all the tones. Like, uh, I could speak Mandarin, but people with that knows Mandarin would have to like guess what I'm talking about because I have all the tones messed up. Chinese seems so hard to me, especially the letters. It's hard. It's really hard. I mean, the grammar is just like English. It's really easy. So Chinese is a pretty grammatically um, easy and like accessible type of language that it doesn't have like too many difficult rules. Is really like simple. For example, when you say like I will do something, it's the same in Chinese, and you don't have pat like past tense and stuff, so the verbs don't change like that, like in English or in Spanish. In Spanish has a lot of like verb conjugations. Chinese doesn't have that, but it has other complicated things like Spanish is difficult because of the conjugations. Chinese has its own difficulties. For example, I mean, let me give you an example of how easy Chinese is to learn grammatically. If you want to say like I will do this, it's the same like formula with 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 English. Like I will draw in Chinese would be 我会画画我 being I, 会 being like will, and 画画 being draw. But the thing is like 会 can mean two things. 会 can be will, and it also can mean can. Like I'm capable to do this. Like 我会说中文 would mean I can speak Chinese. So that would be like the complicated part, but generally it's that easy. You just like add a word and yeah. And what is like hard to learn in Chinese? Like you said, writing is really hard. What our school make us do to learn to learn the characters is learn the meaning, write the meaning down, and write it down like that day. You write it down when you learn it. You write it down 3 times. I did 5 times because my memory is really bad. So our homework was like writing the character 5 times. For example, for example, there's like this. Wait, let me show you. I mean, I won't like show you. I just will give you an example. For example, the notebooks that we have are like that with small boxes, and you would like write down. For example, today I learned Ming. So I write down Ming, and I put like it means da 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 da, and then I would write Ming 5 times. I mean, it was asked for us to do it 3 times, but I did like 5 times to be able to remember how to write it, because there's a way of writing. You cannot just like randomly write however you want. You cannot do that. It's like first it's up to down, then it's like left to right, and then connect down, and then before closing the box you have to put the middle line, and then you close the box, something like that. So yeah, I would have to practice every day, and of course for like dictations and stuff I would to write it down again another 3 times to be able to remember. And still sometimes it would be like hard to remember some characters that are really hard. Other things that are like difficult in Chinese that don't really exist in other languages, it's how do you call it? Because in Chinese, for example, in English, you say a car, or you say a person. It's just a for everything, or a person, a car, a set of keys. For Chinese, every measuring thing it's hard. It's different. For example, one person is 一个人, 个 it's like a, while for example, I'm thinking an example. I think you could say a photo. It will be like e. I forgot how to say it. I cannot think in any example. Damn, but the thing is like it's different. Like 一张床, I think. Like it would be one bed. I'm not sure. I haven't spoken in Mandarin in a long time, so don't judge me. So yeah, it's complicated. It's complicated. I'm gonna check back in the chat because I've been like rambling a lot. I think non-English speakers also suffer from the same issue. I too get super embarrassed in real life. I forget how I am about to say. What I am about to say. For me too. Like when I write, I can like write more complicated words and stuff. But when I speak, those words just don't come to my mind. I completely agree. Like, oh my god, I'm very shy though, so that's going to be hard. Same, I'm shy in real life too. Wait, so how many languages do you know? I talk mainly in Spanish, and I know English, and I can write some Chinese, Mandarin, like Mandarin, simplified Chinese, um, and I can talk a bit of Cantonese, but I cannot write in traditional Chinese, so it would be like hard for me to write in Cantonese because Cantonese uses um, traditional Chinese. Like in Hong Kong, they use traditional Chinese to write. I think three languages. Yeah, you could say three languages, but like it would be one language and one dialect of that language. I know English, Spanish, and a bit of French, not that much, but knowing a bit of French is cool. I know a bit of Japanese, but I wouldn't be able to speak to someone in Japanese. I can, I can understand a lot of Japanese, but I cannot like speak with someone in Japanese because I get nervous and I forget how to speak. Those languages are all spoken by many people, so that's great. And Gigi, that's great. It's very like useful. Yeah, one time someone didn't know how to board the plane last year, and since I knew a little bit of French, I was able to help. That's cool. Those situations in real life makes you like feel really proud of yourself. Uh, like I remember when I was returning from China after studying there for a bit. Someone in the plane, they wanted to move someone from the plane to another seat, but they only spoke in Chinese, and there was like no one that spoke in Chinese there. So I was like, I know how to speak in Chinese, and I like helped them to move, and I felt like, wow, that's so cool. I can actually, like, if I go to China, I can move around by myself and stuff, and I can like read some signs and like move in public transport and stuff. Like I've traveled by myself and with my friends, so yeah. In those kind of like real life situations, you really feel proud of yourself for knowing different languages. Uh, Hello, Alicia. I watch a lot of anime, so I know a lot of basic words. Yeah, for me too. Hello, Nanda. For me too. When I was younger, I used to watch a lot of anime. Like I would watch anime every day, um, for a lot of hours. And I kinda developed a good ear for Japanese, which is fun because I could do that for Chinese, but I just don't watch enough Chinese uh, dramas and stuff. Not that I don't like them, but because when I was in school, I had time to watch anime. I don't have that time anymore. And same for like Chinese drama and stuff. I mean, it's not like I have zero time, but the thing is, like, when I'm having lunch and stuff, I prefer to read webtoons and manga instead of like watching an episode. Hello, what time is it in there? It's 5:15 or afternoon, of course, PM. What about where you live? Yeah, it's noon around here. What happened to the music? Cannot hear anything. Oh, because it's like a cave song, like Dragon Roost cave. I used to watch so many K-dramas and Chinese ones too. I was never the type to watch dramas. I mean, I've watched some that were like really good, but I haven't like watched a lot in my life. So yeah. But like watching dramas in any language, it's like pretty good for learning that language. A friend that I had on school back in China, he said that he learned Cantonese by watching um, dramas, like Hong Kongese dramas. I used to watch lots of shoujo anime too when I was in high school. Same. I mostly watched shoujo and well, there's not much josei, but yeah. But yeah, I used to watch a lot of them too when I was in school. And it was like so hard to be the type to watch mostly shoujo because my friends, even if some of them watch anime, they only watch like shonen. And like yeah, I did watch a bit of shonen, but like I mostly watched romance stuff, so I didn't have many people to talk about it. It's 3:17 p.m. for you, 11:17 for you p.m. Oh, it's kind of late for you. Do you say Lida or Lida? So yeah, in school it was kind of hard to find people that would also watch like romance anime, like shoujo and josei and stuff. Even like the girls that watch anime, most of them just watch the popular shonens. Like at that time, it was like Katekyo, Hitman Reborn. Um, what else was like? I know one of them like Rosen Maiden, but they didn't watch the animes that I watched, like the shonen animes that I watched. Like I didn't have friends that watched Code Geass. I didn't have. No, I did have some friends that watched Naruto, but they were all male. My actual name is pronounced like Ellie. The Lida is made up. Oh. Both of them are nice though. So yeah, the things that I like to watch, no one watched. So, and I was like one of the most weep ones. Not in the sense of weep in personality, but in the sense that I spent a lot of my time watching anime. Like the normal closeted otaku, but I wasn't otaku. I just liked anime. Hello JB, nice to see you. How are you doing and are you hydrated? I was hydrated. I am no longer because I forgot to bring water with me. Oh yeah, I was supposed to bring water with me and I forgot. I'm such a weep. Well, if one is a VTuber, it's like most likely to be a weep. But it's not like even when I was in school, I didn't consider myself such an huge otaku because like people would say it in such a like, bad way, like saying you were a weirdo or something. But you can just be a regular person that enjoys those kind of um genres. This despite like 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 I feel like anime is just escape from reality. Yeah, anime, webtoons, and all those things are great escapes from reality. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like nowadays, our reality is so messed up that we need escape from that, and it's fine to escape from reality sometimes. It's not like escape. It's a break from reality. Despite its all art style, my favorite shoujo anime is Itazuranakis. Same. It has multiple drama adaptations, but I'm not sure if you guys have seen the anime. The anime is the best one. The anime is the best one. I've never read the manga, but I did read the anime. I don't know where did I read that. I think the author either passed away or something like that and didn't finish it, or like the end of the story was like kind of rushed. I don't remember which one was it, but yeah, the anime is the best. Is one of my favorites. I watched it like 3 times or four, maybe four. How everyone, how's everyone in the chat? It's doing, and everyone is hydrated. Yeah, people. What about you, JB? How's your day? And are you hydrated? Yeah, people used to think you were weird for it. Yeah, people used to like judge you for watching anime and stuff, and it was like not something good. Like you would be like a nerd, like an otaku and stuff if you watch anime. I think nowadays it's more popular. I think since the time of Shingeki no Kyojin, it became like more popular, and nowadays you have it like in Netflix and stuff. So nowadays like more well received, and I'm really glad that it is, because it wasn't fun when they made fun of you just for watching like animated stuff. Um, my school is in Canada, but in our area it's mostly Asian, so no one really thinks it's weird. More of just a preference. That's cool. That's really cool. In my school, I was like the only Asian besides my brother. So actually, I was like the only Asian besides my brother till I was like in third of high school. Um, and then there was like this exchange student from Japan, and some people later would like come to me. She was more popular than I was. Like exchange students are popular, normies like me are not. So people would like kids would come to me, and I don't like kids. Kids would come to me and would ask me, "Hey, are you that exchange student?" I would be like, "No, I've been here since like 5th grade." So it's kind of hard living in a place with such few Asians. Besides, when you live in a country where there's like not too many Asians, uh, people are kind of weird, and they like look at you in the streets like, "Oh, is that like an Asian?" And when I was younger, they would ask me, "Are you Chinese?" And then when I was like in high school, would be like, "Are you Japanese?" And then when I was in college, they would be like, "Are you Korean?" It depends on the trend. But nowadays, people are more respectful than they used to be back then. So that's good. I'm actually very dehydrated. Drink water. Well, I should too. Because of cancer, as I've heard. What? 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 I watched it like 4 times as well. Yeah, that anime is so good. it's kind of hard to find people who watch anime here where I live, because they know how to hide very, very well. Yeah. Even for me, I don't hide it, but I don't go out and say like I watch anime. There's people like do that that will like use anime shirts and stuff or in their bags, but I'm not the type that does that, so generally people would not know. And it would be like kind of hard, like hello, how are you, or no, hello, my name is da da da, I watch anime. That's not something like normal to do. Actually, that reminded me of an interaction that I had with a dude that was trying to like pick on me. I don't know how to say it. He was trying to get my number. The thing is like I did go out to, I don't remember what. I think I went to look for a package, but I couldn't get it. And when I was like going out, and really disappointed, this dude approached me and he was like, "Hey, where are you from?" and stuff. And I was like, I'm from here." And he would be like, "But where are you really from?" I would be like, I guess China. My parents are from China." And he would be like, "Oh, that's so cool. I really like Asians, and and especially Japanese culture." And I was like, "Yeah, I like Japanese culture too." Like he said, and I saw you and I thought you were like really pretty, and it's hard to see like Asians and stuff, uh, and I really find you pretty because I like hentai." I was like, "Dude, hentai? Really? You like hentai? And that's why you're talking to me? That's not nice." That's not nice at all. So yeah, that's why you generally don't approach people and say like I like anime, and especially not I like hentai. Nowadays normalized as panic, but all the kids in school are all fair-skinned people, so yeah, it's hard to find someone who enjoys anime. Well, which country are you from? Like me? I'm from the stars. The US, like, huh? The author of Hitaseragi. Sorry, my message appeared late. That's why it confused you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think the author. Uh, oh, so she had cancer. Did she pass away or was she getting treated? But yeah, everyone ignore me and I'm very shy, so it's hard for me to make friends in general. Yeah, socializing is hard. I stick with keychains. That happened to your friends too? it's it's I don't know what that people is thinking. Like, where's the common sense? Like, it's like approaching a woman and saying, "Hey, I find you attractive because I like porn." Like, would you do that? Or it's like approaching a gay couple and saying, "Hey, I like yaoi." It's not something nice to do. But yeah, that talk reminded me of that time. It's actually a pretty funny story to tell. I was kind of scared in the moment because you never know what a dude can do to you. I'm I generally don't refuse to talk to people because I don't know. I like to be nice. So yeah, but after that, I was laughing like like my ass off. Like I immediately called my brother and I was like, "Hey, do you know what happened to me?" I actually used my brother as an excuse to go. Like, I was like, "I have to take this call," and I was the one calling. I had it worse, really. I feel sorry you had experienced that. It's okay. I mean, I can laugh about it now. It's it's not something nice to say to someone though. So, but at least it wasn't dangerous. I can be grateful that at least it wasn't dangerous. Yeah, some people can be so weird. Why would you approach someone and say like, "I find you pretty because I like hentai"? Like, what? Like, what? But yeah, I mean, guys can be weird, but sometimes girls can be weird too. So it goes both sides. The lesson is just don't say weird things to people. Think 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 before you talk. Yeah, yeah, that's it. I have a question. How do you get your ideas for your designs? Be right back. Good luck. Um, I mean, sometimes I get inspiration from like other sources. For example, because I notice how unique they are. It depends on the design, but for example, my design for myself for Loon, um, I think in a concept first. For example, the concept of Loon was uh, Chinese, Asian, kind of Eastern inspired, but with a twist of Western modern style. That was like the original idea. So then I take ideas like where what are things that are common in Chinese, in Chinese like traditional clothing, uh, and the shirt you would see that is like a cheongsam, cheongsam. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. I also like try to do like a handful design first, and the first design like actually had more of a handful inspiration, but I changed it later to a cheongsam one. I mean, the first one too had a cheongsam kind of inspiration, but this one, like the current one, is like less heavy. It's more Western inspired. Cause I felt the old one had like less Western influence, and I wanted more of that. If you know what I mean. Uh, don't say weird things to people. Yeah, just don't say weird things to people. I feel like something is missing. I think I'm gonna add a background. Your drawings, your drawing so nice. I saw it in Webtoon. Oh, that's nice. Do you read blank? Ah, my keyboard got disconnected again. Why? Wait. But it says that it's connected. The heck? Is it connected now? Is it not? I think it's connected now. It's connected now. How to be a good webtoonist? Have tips for us? Well, tips. Well, to start with, I don't know if I'm a good webtoonist, but the greatest tip that I would have would be to just do it, because the more you do it, the more you improve. For example, when I started doing webtoons, my storytelling wasn't that good, and I'm not sure if it's good right now, but I know that I've improved. So that's why, like, if you read Blank in the early days, it'll be like very different from what is now, and I've improved like just doing it, like just the more you do it, the more you realize, like, oh, the panels need to be bigger, or they need to be more separated, or wait, I messed up with the face tracking. So or like the dialogues should be this way or that way. The episodes should end this way, and so on. So yeah, the more you do it, the more you have, like, I feel like a lot of it is feeling, is not something that you can develop just by learning it on a book or something. It's something that you have to do to learn, to understand. It's like programming or any type of skill, like set skill. You cannot just like learn it and never use it, because you will like not improve. So yeah, my biggest tip for you would be that to just do it. Besides that, I think it's good to have like role figures. Like, for example, if I want to become like this and this author, and try to think how would they have come out with this scene, or with this panel, or with this angle, and try to learn from that, either in storytelling or either in like artistically wise, for example colors or rendering and stuff. And you can like get inspired by them. It's okay to have influences. Like, a lot of people have like a fear of just not having a style, but the thing is, like, we have to understand that even the greatest artists have influences, have people that inspired them. For example, you could say even the most traditional artists influenced themselves. Oh, what did I do? Even the most traditionals in the time of realism and impressionism, and then there's people that got inspired but wanted to like change something, and then surrealism came to life. And people that have a style that's set like the general style, the movement of that time, and people would try to imitate it and come up with their own ideas, or their own interpretation of it. So yeah, it's okay to have influences and inspiration. I think inspiration and influences are pretty important, and it's not something that they teach you nowadays, and that I kind of needed when I started. Because I too, when I was younger, I kind of felt the fear that I couldn't find my own style, and I thought that that was a bad thing, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. I mean, now that I've learned more, I would say it's not a bad thing. It's actually pretty common. 26. Don't look, guys, don't look. It's a spoiler. It's a spoiler, don't look. I'm trying to get the colors because I don't have them in a palette. So yeah. Uh, I can't choose a style for Webtoon. Just when choosing a style for a Webtoon, I actually had like I had a lot of trouble when deciding which style I was going for, because when I started Blank, if you read the early episodes, you will notice that my style has changed a lot over the time, and even for webtoons that I've read, it's something normal. It's something that just happens when you improve and stuff. It's just something that happens. So, but the original style for the original style for Blank was really different from what is now, because I wanted to do something different from what I generally go for. But the thing is, like, you have to choose a style that you can like repeat, that you can do over and over again, and that you can be consistent with. But also don't judge yourself too much if it changes over time, because it's something normal for artists. A lot of artists over the time will change, even if it's like little by little or like suddenly. So just try to experiment with different things and what you feel comfortable drawing. And then when you find something that you can do consistently, uh, then you could say that that one is your style. Oh, I forgot to ask, what devices do you use? I'm using currently an iPad Pro second generation. I don't remember how much memory it had. I think it's 64 gigabytes. Um, yeah, that's my main device for drawing, and I sometimes will use my computer, but my computer is really slow. The computer I use for streaming is my brother's computer, but I cannot work on like my comic on here, because like I cannot live in his room. So what was that face? So yeah, my main device is an iPad second generation, iPad Pro second generation, and and software is Clip Studio Paint X. What else? What else? I do have a different tablet. I do have a Gaomon uh 15 15 60 1560p. I think it's the name of the model. It's not the best, but it's quite nice, I would say. The problem is that my computer lately lags a lot. Um, for example, I would be like drawing a line and sometimes it would cut. And that's annoying as hell. So yeah, that's why once I got my iPad, once I saved enough money to buy an iPad, and I started drawing on the iPad, I kinda stopped using my computer. I'm saving for a new computer though. Like I want a nice computer that I can use my big tablet because it was freaking expensive and I want to use it. um, no senpai helping giving tips. She has improved so much. Thank you. Honestly, it inspires me to want to make one. I mean, if you want to make one, you can. You just have to try. Like, for real, if you don't try it, then you wouldn't know if it's something for you. Like some people try it and don't like it because like it's a lot of repetition and stuff. So yeah, you have to try it to know if you like it, or if you like. I forgot what I was going to say. But yeah, you have to try it if you want to know. But also, the reason I do webtoons is because I've always been drawn to storytelling. Since I was like in school, I would like take pieces of papers, like office paper, and I would like fold them in two and make it in a book format, and I would share it with my friends in school, like comics I would do, and they would like it. I don't know why, because they were so cringe, but yeah. And then that is how I found out that I like it doing storytelling. So yeah. Do you watch any tokusatsu shows? What are tokusatsu shows? I guess you would know that I don't, because I have no idea what are tokusatsu shows. My biggest weakness is probably story writing. Um, I would say that the best way to improve. Oh, no wonder I couldn't like make it more opaque. It's because the color was wrong. The In my opinion, the only way to improve storytelling is by writing. I will give you some tips that I saw on a Jordan Peterson video that he was talking about the way that he writes. Is that when you're a writer and you're writing a draft, you're not drawing the final product. You're like putting your initial ideas. You have to write in such a way that you're okay with throwing up 80% of what you're going to write. So the thing is, just write whatever you want, and then uh, when the editing process starts, you have to be okay with throwing like damn wait with throwing away 80% of that. And the most important thing is when you're writing, stop the editor out of you. Stop the because I have it too. Uh, when you write, you kind of criticize your own work while you're drawing. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just write. and if you don't like it later, you can fix it. But some people stop themselves thinking like, no, this is not good, or no, maybe this idea is not good either, and then they end up thinking that they don't have good ideas. But the thing is, how would you know that you have good ideas or not if you never like wrote it down? Because of the fear of it being a bad idea. So yeah, just write the thing, write a lot, write every day. Even if it's just a bit, write every day. Or at least set a time to write like several times a week. Like I'm gonna write something at least 10 minutes every night, for example. And then you can start like noticing which parts you are weaker on and working on that. But also like reading like other comics, other webtoons and books too, can help a lot with storytelling. What else? I'm good at writing stories. It's just that it's hard to make a creative story without it sounding like, cliche. the the typical cliche part. I had such a fear. I used to have such a fear of um drawing or writing cliche stories. But the thing is, like, if you think it well, probably someone somewhere already did your idea. But the special thing is not the idea. The special thing is how you develop that idea. For example, there's tons and tons and tons of isekai, and a lot of them have like pretty similar plots. For example, the typical girl that already died and woke up in an isekai world, and she's now the protagonist. Or then there's also the type of idea that the protagonist died and now is the villainess. And the thing is, like, how do you transform that idea into something that only you can do? That idea into something unique that other people would like love to love to read about. Or for example, there's other cliche, the protagonist or villainess that died and went back in time and had like a second chance in life. There's stories that have the same premise, like the same basic plot, but they can like transform it into something unique. And actually, like, my favorite webtoons, a lot of them are just isekai that have like similar plot, but they are really, really, really different between themselves. So at what point you understand that the most important thing is not make something that is not cliche, but make something that only you can do. Give your like personal touch, something that even if already exists, a type of story that already exists, but a personal twist that only you can do. I don't know if like I made myself clear. For example, Blank, you would say that it's pretty cliche. It's just the normal girl that has amnesia and stuff, but I think Nina's personal journey is like pretty different from other stories, and that's the thing. You can have similar stories, but the journeys from the characters would change the story and make it like really different. So I don't see anything wrong with just going with a cliche story, or something that you fear it would be cliche, because having the fear that it will be cliche only limits you. creatively, it will only stifle your creativity. So yeah, I was going to say something more about that, but I forgot. I'm practicing my art style, but it changes a lot, so it's kind of hard. Yeah, art style, it's something hard to get, but I think it's okay too when it changes, so it's fine. Plus, a lot of like the early stages is experimentation, so you should experiment with a lot of styles. And even if you decide for a style, like I said before, it's very possible that it will change over time. So yeah. There's something weird. Something weird. Is it the mouth? This is something weird. Wait. It's probably the shape of the face and the mouth. Hello Bree! I need to go now. Bye bye. See ya. Have a good time growing and good morning, night, day. Same for you. Thanks for coming. Stay hydrated. Eat your meals. And thanks for coming. Hope to see you in the future, in a future stream. Writing something unique is hard. However, it's weird, but I actually love glitches. Same. I love glitches too, but I like when the story is different. It makes it all the better and more interesting. That's right. But also probably there's someone out there that already did it. I'm not saying it like as something bad. I'm just saying it like that it shouldn't be the biggest worry that you have while writing. Don't let that fear limit your writing, your creativity. Cause even when there's like a cliché, you can make something really original out of it. Or for example, I remember what I wanted to say, that there's stories that are based on classic stories, and I find those like really cool. For example, now I'm reading one that is called, what is it called? Lady and the Beast, and it's based on Beauty and the Beast, but it's really different. It's really different in the sense that it's about, well, it starts really different. Like, the way that it starts is it's not similar at all with Beauty and the Beast. But then there's a prince that is not a prince, it's a duke, with a curse that makes him into a beast, but he doesn't look like the beast. He looks like a dog, like a big doggy. And the way that the curse breaks is similar too, but we don't know yet. But it's similar in the sense that, well, I cannot tell you. If you want to read it, it's kind of a spoiler, so you should find it and read it. Lady and the Beast. And there's another one that is called Goraibyo. I don't remember the name, but it's a Korean name, like Goraibyo or something like that. And it's based in the Little Mermaid, but at the same time it's really different. So it's about a normal girl in the times of the Korean Japanese War, and this girl works in a place where they kind of favor the Japanese, and then she finds this guy that is like part of the rebellion against the Japanese, and she saves him. Like he fell in the sea, and she found him and saved him. So yeah, and then the more you read it, there's different similarities with the Little Mermaid, but the story is completely different and is realistic. It's not a fairy tale. I have a character, storylines, and all the stuff, but the problem is the style. Yeah, like I said, try different styles. Oh, so many sparkles and stars. I love it. Thank you, Brie. Yeah, try different styles, and then choose one that like you find comfortable for you to draw repeatedly, repeatedly, or repeatedly, um, and like give it your own twist, like your own touch. I think I settled my art style in 3 or 4 years. It's not easy, yet it'll definitely find its way as you keep drawing. Yeah, that's right. You can only find your style by drawing a lot. And sometimes you don't even notice it. Like sometimes you're just drawing, and then some people will say like, "I love your style," and you will be like, "What style?" And it can change over time, but yeah, a lot of times it's not something conscious that you do. Hmm. Hmm. Still find it kind of weird. By the way, are you feeling better, Dune? Well, seeing you streaming, you probably like, yeah, I feel better. Yesterday, I wasn't feeling too good, but then I decided like to take a little break and sleep a bit more. And then even when I still had a little bit of a headache, I still could draw. So yeah, but I wasn't feeling like too well to stream. I don't know if you guys remember last time when I streamed and I was like very tired. What the heck? Oh, the eyes are really messed up. I'm excited for the new episode. Me too! I want to get an iPad Pro, but the pencil, with the pencil, but I think if, but I'm think if I should get it. I guess you're thinking if you should get it or not. Um, I think it is pretty good, but at the same time, it depends on your budget. For example, if you want to use Clip Studio Paint CSP, you have to consider if your budget is enough to use Clip Studio Paint. There's people that just use Procreate, but a lot of them don't use Apple, I mean the iPad as their main tablet for comics. So yeah, it depends on one, your budget, and second, on what do you want to use it for. Like I said, for comic creation is pretty nice if you have the budget to pay for the subscription of Clip Studio Paint because it is different from computer. In computer you pay it once and that's all. For iPad you pay a subscription and it's kind of expensive, especially when it's X. Yeah, I actually have to pay it next month and I don't want to. But I have to because it's my main tablet, so. I mean, not that it's bad because I think it's worth it. But I still complain because it's expensive. I'm off for now. I really enjoyed today. Thank you so much for the stream. Love you. Goodbye. Thank you for coming too. I hope you had fun and hope to see you in the future. Have a good night. I think it was for you. And yeah, sweet dreams. Thanks for coming. Is Clip Studio Paint hard to learn at first? I don't think it's hard. I mean, it's my personal opinion, but I don't think it's hard. I used to use Photoshop before. I think Photoshop is harder. So yeah, I think it's pretty intuitive. But it has like a lot of functions, so it has like a learning curve. For example, me and my friend, we talk about it like constantly. We constantly find new things, and we constantly share it with each other. Is it better now? Is it? I don't know. The angle is kind of weird. There's just something wrong with it. I think that would be better. I've drawn so many girls lately that I cannot draw books anymore. I have to practice. But now the mouth is... I think the mouth is too big. That would be better, but a little bit higher. I make up a lot of stories and enjoy telling them. Not that I'm a liar. But I like making stories. Yeah, we get you. Yes, I criticize myself a lot. It serves a lot tips for our favorite senpai. I'm glad that it helps at least like just a bit. Wait, where was I? Oh, I hate when I forget what I'm about to say. Me too. Oh my god, is your bird chirping in the background? Can you hear him? He is in my room. I'm in my brother's room, so he's chirping in the next room. You have good hearing. Yeah, you have good hearing. I mean, I can hear him, but I don't know if you guys can hear him. I wanna read this. Are the comments sending a bit late? No, 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 they're not. I'm just reading them late because like I will ramble a lot and then not see the comments. So I can see the comments like near real time on the chat on my screen. I mean on the overlay on the stream, but I'm seeing like older messages because I didn't read them. But I love it anyways. Thank you. Oh, hello, Vale. Hola, Vale. Am I bad for the typo? I'm okay with spending a little extra. I mean, it's not just a bit extra. It's like a lot extra. I tried EV Spain in the past. Yeah, that one is free. If you are okay with like um doing the hassle, the extra hassle without CSP help, then it's like cheaper and it's not bad either. So yeah, there's a lot of free options out there. It's just that Clip Studio Paint has a lot of like um like things that can help you when you're making a comic or a webtoon. So that's why I like it over, for example, Procreate or other apps. Did, did the soundtrack end? No. Have you even tried Paint Tool Size software? I used to use it when I was younger and used Windows, but I don't use Windows anymore. So, I mean, I'm using Windows to stream because my brother uses Windows, but in my computer and my iPad, I cannot use Sai because it's only for Windows. I think. I think it's only for Windows. It was it was only for Windows at least before. I don't know now. I haven't checked. I tried CSP, but I'm back to Paint Tool Sai. I think Sai and Clip Studio Paint are actually quite similar, but there's things, of course, there's things that are different. For example, the blending and stuff. I used to like a lot the blending that Sai had, and Photoshop has no blending whatsoever. So I've used both of them, and I think the one that I like more is Clip Studio, especially because of the assets that it has, the automated assets. It has a lot of them. Like I show you the 3 1, or like you have flowers and stuff. You can also make your own. So yeah, there's a lot of like really good assets. There's also crowd brushes. Wait, you cannot see it. Like this, or or these ones. So yeah, and a lot of people make them, and a lot of them are for free. So that's what I like about Clip Studio the most. Uh, uh, um, do you have tips for backgrounds? Use references or 3D models. Just I hate doing backgrounds, so I don't have many tips about it. The most I can say is use references. I'm very bad with coming with my own background. So, for example, right now the episode is on a restaurant. Hey, hey, oh, oh, what did I do? So yeah, the background of this episode is in a restaurant, and I did search for restaurants online. So yeah, it's inspired in that. Of course, it's different because I'm not going to make it exactly the same, because like some details and stuff I mix like several places just to accommodate to what I want, and that makes it like easier for me to come up with with backgrounds. I think I'm happy with how it looks, but this part did change a bit. Ha, hey. ah I just wanna try it again. These are backgrounds because I struggle with that. Yeah, I struggle with that again. With that too. I mean, it's hard, especially when you don't like to make it. Uh, I think backgrounds and perspective is the thing that I struggle with the most. I hate doing backgrounds. That's why using 3D models is cool. I go do some research. Yeah, I've seen Clip Studio has a lot of options. Like, oof, they, they have like a lot of options. Um, and it can be cool, but it can also be like a learning, constant learning curve, constant discovering things and stuff. Hello, Hazel. I'm getting hungry and it's 6 p.m. I've spent way too much time on this single panel, and I shouldn't have, because the angle, it was kind of weird. It's one of my favorite songs from the game. Was I saying? I spent way too much time on this panel. That is no good. It's just the angle was weird. Is it? Whatever. I give up. I love your art. Thank you so much. By the way, if you guys think that it's lacking dialogues, it's because it's not lacking dialogues. There's dialogues, but I didn't turn the visibility on because it's spoilers. What is that expression? This is why I don't like drawing lines on stream, because I always second guess myself. My back hurts. I don't like that it's looking like down. That's kind of better. Is it better? I feel that the eyes are kind of too together. Ah, my keyboard disconnected again! Is it working now? It's working now. Ay, my back hurts. I'm not used to this chair. It's funny because this chair is supposed to be like better than mine, but I'm just not used to it. Oh, what was I going to do? I was going to move the eye. I think that's better. But I want to make it like more excited. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, my chair, I mean the chair in my room, it's kinda very crappy. The cushion is... The chair is really old. It was not even mine. But yeah, the cushion is so like old and wasted, that I have to put a different cushion on top, and that cushion is it's like so, how do you say it? How do you say it? Muffled? Like since I sit every day on it, then it's like so. It's not cushiony anymore. It doesn't have ears anymore. So I have to put like on top of that like 2 layers of bed sheets. So it's like almost a DIY, almost a DIY share. The thing is like the tall of my desk. I'm used to the tall of my desk and the tall of my chair, so it's kind of hard for me to get used to my brother's desk and my brother's chair. It's a gamer chair. Mine is just a regular office chair, and not even like the tall ones. That's how I feel. I have cushioned chairs too, but after a while they just be less fluffy and become flat, which is weird. Yeah, it's it's awful. If even the cushions, after a while they all turn flat and they don't work anymore. I think like the better thing is to get a cushion that you can replace the foam inside, but mine you can't. So but to be honest, I didn't buy it because it was like the greatest quality. I just bought it because the color was so pretty. So you could blame me on that. But I mean, it was pretty comfortable at first. It just wasn't too cushiony anymore after a while. Yeah, in sometime in the future, I would like to buy a comfy chair that is like more of an investment, but it doesn't have to be like a gamer chair. For example, my brother's one is a gamer chair, and I don't feel like it would be for me. I would like more like those fluffy chairs, like a soft chair, but not too soft that you would that it would not be soft anymore after a while, after a short while. But the thing is, like, I want a white chair because it would look better on my room. But I haven't found any white chairs in my city. And we don't have IKEA. Yeah, my city is so small that we don't have IKEA. I'm gonna change this up. Enemy songs. But this one is pretty nice. Is it? Yeah, it's better. It's like it's for artists. Chairs should be something really important, but a lot of people don't really consider, like, take it into account. I mean, not just for artists, but for like people that work in something that you need to be constantly sitting all day. It should be comfortable, right? Especially like to avoid neck and pain issues, neck and back issues. What was this song from? I mean, what stage was it from? Wait, there's something weird. Maybe the ears should be bigger? I think the ears should be bigger. Didn't change much. I think I haven't drawn this angle in a while. Have I? Wait. Let me see if I have drawn this angle. At least in last episode. I have. I think another useful tip. I think the people that asked for it is not here anymore, but just for the record, I think another useful tip is to have reference sheets. And I did have for blank, but the thing is, like, since my style kind of changed, I have to do them again. And I haven't. So I'm too lazy. I do have them for Lost Soul though. That's a good thing about Lost Soul, is that I have all the reference sheets for them. And they're like all colored and stuff, so I can just copy and paste. What will I have for dinner? Maybe I just order something. I could cook something, but I don't know what to cook. What should I have for dinner? Today's Wednesday. Maybe I could order some tacos. Does it look kinda weird? Looks kinda weird. It still looks kinda weird. Maybe I could. It's probably this part. Maybe I could order some tacos or a burrito. Or maybe not. Maybe I could just order regular food. Because if I cook, what can I cook? What will I have for dinner? Why is deciding dinner so hard? What did I do? Eh? Eh? Oh no! See, this is what happens when you accidentally draw in the wrong layer. Why does it look so weird? I think I know why. Maybe if we... Yeah, that's better. That's better. Hey Auntie, you back? I think it should look better once I color it. Yeah, let's just think that it look better once I color it. If not, I'm going to spend the whole day in just one panel. I'm shopping for Christmas presents like last minute. I'm not shopping for Christmas presents this year. I hope you have fun. I have most of them. Are you buying for family or for yourself? I have to rewatch tips for background later. I think I didn't give too many. I'm not good at backgrounds. Like most of the backgrounds I do are like just general. But I guess another tip for background would be using the perspective tool. I don't know how to use it. Like I really don't know how to use it. But what I would do is like put the 3D models and then use the perspective from um, the 3D models. They still look good. Thank you. At least they're not like too scuffed. I try my best. I like one eye, but I don't like the other. Maybe because one eye is like shorter. That's kind of like wrong. Ah! Wrong layer. I don't like this panel at all. What should I have for dinner? I'm still deciding. What should I have for dinner? Any ideas? It looks so bad. I don't know what's wrong with me today. You know what? I'll just keep up. I know what's wrong with me today. I forgot to sketch. I always have a hard time with anatomy when I forget to sketch, to do a warm-up sketch. So yeah, we'll have to do that tomorrow. Hey Dini, I've been popping in and out of your stream. I really like your art. Thank you so much. And also thanks for coming to the stream. If you have been eating junk food, you should eat something healthy. Oh wait, I still have something left from lunch. I was thinking in getting something, but like I just remembered that I had food left from lunch. Why did I forget? Oh, this one is from the ocean. No, it's not from the ocean. It's... What is this? Oh, when you said goodbye. Was it? No, it was not. Was it the ending then? I think it was the ending. Is this the ending song? I still have 10 minutes left. I think this was the ending song. I'm not sure. Haven't played the game in a while. I could stream it. Hello, Carabin! You can hear Haku? He's chirping in the back. I mean, he's chirping in my room. In the other room. He's probably chirping because he can hear me. Because he cannot hear the music. I have to play some guitar for him later because I don't like leaving him alone too much. But I have to compensate. I don't think he wants to see me a lot today. We had a bath together today. I mean, we always bathe together, but I did bathe him today, and he doesn't like to get wet. He's like a cat. He doesn't like to get wet. It's like really weird for him to want to shower. He likes to be in the shower. He just doesn't like to shower. He likes to have like the diesel, like little drops of water. But he doesn't like to get completely wet. How do you make eyes like that? Like how? Did you miss it when I was painting the eyes? Hey, just finished studying. This is so cute. How did studying go? I don't know, I don't like it, but it's okay. I already spent like almost 2 hours in just a single panel. That's way too much. You have to rewatch it? Yeah. Hello, Ami. Yeah, you have to rewatch it. Oh. tiring. Have been putting it off for so long, but I am catching up a bit. It's a new subject for you. What is it? What is it about? Watching this is so nice. I'm glad I got here alive. I'm glad you could too. Windwaker's soundtrack is just so good. Geology! Oh my god, I hate geology! We're studying the ground layers and structures and things like that. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Like, geology was one of the subjects I hated the most. Geology and physics and geometry. Everything with geo, I hate it. Ground layers like plates, like moving earth plates and stuff. Oh, I have to go again soon, but it was amazing seeing you again. It was amazing to have you too. Good luck with your Christmas gifts and stuff. I hope to see you soon. Thanks for coming to my stream. I can feel you. Yeah, it's so boring. I mean, there's people that like geology, but I don't. It's not that I don't understand it, but I just find it so boring. I would always get like sleepy while studying it. I hope you can keep streaming because it's honestly really nice to learn little things from this. Yeah, I will probably stream tomorrow too. I just keep working on blank. Hopefully tomorrow I can get in a bit earlier. Oh my god, I forgot how cute your voice is. Thank you. Ise. I'm getting really hungry. I'm not for sure how to translate them exactly, but we're currently studying how the ground breaks up and moves due to pressure. Oh yeah, breaks. It's flakes. Yeah, like earthquakes, like the Nazca plague and stuff. We used to study that a lot in school too. I never liked it. And it's like an important subject for the national test and stuff. It was the subject I hated the most. Did you hear plates? or what did you hear? think the soundtrack ended. Crap. Ah. Oh, not yet. I'm gonna finish the stream when the soundtrack ends because I'm getting really hungry. I did have lunch pretty early, so because I think Haku is calling me. He wants me to change his food. Couldn't understand that you meant breaks? No, plagues. Plagues. Like, oh, is it backwards? Wait. Hey, plagues? How do you write it? Plagues? Plagues? I think you write it like this. Trying to Google it, but my phone is just not working. It suddenly froze. Plagues. Yeah, you write it like that. Tectonic plagues. Like the tectonics. Tectonic plagues. Is it that? Hello, hope I'm not late. Hello, Lizzie. Actually, I just said before you came in that I was going to stop the stream when the soundtrack finished. And the soundtrack just finished. Um, but I'm gonna finish this panel and then I'm gonna end the stream. So no, you're lucky. um. Let's put a mask contest. And shadow over the eyes. I really like Breath of the Wild soundtrack, it's so good. Yeah, my Haku is calling me. He wants me to change his food. So I have to go soon. But I finished this one before I go. I think I understand what you mean. We're studying on much smaller scale, specifically faults and curvature of the ground. Oh, but is it like the same, like the causes of earthquakes and stuff? Is it? But I wouldn't be able to tell you the name of the movements in English because I don't know how to say it in English. I still remember some of them. It was boring as hell though. It's mostly caused by pressure on the ground or pull from around it, as far as I know, honestly. Yeah, this is the move. Well, it's like you just said, it's just the movement of plaques like crashing each other, or sometimes they will pull away from each other, and then the ground moves and stuff. And sometimes they will like crash and generate a break, um like a fissure, and that would like generate an earthquake. It's pretty important like to study when you live in a like seismically active country. It's not like really, but like it helps you to understand more what is happening around you. I think it's easier to study when it really affects you. For example, I never understood well tectonic plates. Yeah, but is it like plates? Is it like plates? Is it plates? Is it plates or is it like plates? That I'm not sure how do you say it in English, since I learned all that in Spanish. Now, stupid English using the same word over and over again. The same word. Well, it happens in like all languages that you use the same word for different kind of contexts. I think it happens more in Spanish actually. Is for example in Spanish you said like placas tectónicas. So placas is like a plaque. But you also use placas in other contexts like like for a car, like the plate of a car, or for like dentist and stuff, like tooth breaks. I think I forgot something. Where is it? Oh, really, I know absolutely nothing about Spanish. uh, yeah, in Spanish we have like a lot of how do you pronounce it? Synonyms? So words that can be used instead of others. And they also can change by country. Like something that is used in, I don't know, Mexico can be something with a different meaning in, I don't know, Argentina, or it would like not exist at all in Spain, or have like a totally different usage. So yeah, learning Spanish is complicated. Even for me, like hearing someone from Spain sometimes can be a little bit hard if they like talk too fast, even when all of us speak Spanish. In English there's like there you are, let's it's like 20 more that I can remember. Yeah, they sound exactly the same. There is sometimes it's like hard of differentiate, but I think it's worse in Chinese. It's like in Chinese, one character is a word, and that word can be used can have like different meanings. Some words could have like even like 8 meanings. So context is very important. And sometimes one word can mean something, but you mix it like with another character and it's a completely different word. So yeah, language is hard. Speaking is hard. I think I'm gonna draw the curtains. This. I'm gonna change the brush. Mood. Like pesado. Yes. Sí, no, si no, sí. Yes. Mm, 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 mm. I remember there's this song that talks about how difficult learning Spanish is. It's a pretty funny song that describes pretty well how it is to learn Spanish. I don't remember the name of the song though. I would have to search it. I think that's enough. Yeah, I think that's enough. Let's just add a little bit of, a little bit of, a little bit of shine, a little bit of backlight. My sister is learning Spanish, and sometimes I feel like it's a nice mix between English and French and a lot of new stuff. Yeah, it's because like French and like Italian, for example, and like Portuguese, they all come from Latin, so it has kind of the same roots. That's why it can be like similar. When you visit different countries and they have their own Spanish, yeah. I had this friend from Aruba, and he knew like 7 languages. He was pretty awesome, um, and he sometimes I would talk to another friend in Spanish, and he would tell us to speak like slower because he couldn't understand our accent. English, French, and Spanish steal a lot from each other's words and just put them in different fonts, basically. uh, yes, because they have like the same roots. So, 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 let's have a white background. Oh, made a mistake. The wrong color. Wait. Okay. Uh, um, um. That's because it's a language based in Latin. Yes, they have the yeah. Well, I already said it, they all come from the same roots. Uh, but I think English has other roots. Like how do you say Anglo-Saxon? I'm gonna translate it. I'm gonna translate it. Anglo-Saxon English. How do you pronounce that? How the heck do you pronounce that? Wait.
Anglo-Saxon.
Anglo-Saxon. Anglo-Saxon.
Anglo-Saxon.
No, that's Spanish.
Anglo-Saxon.
Anglo-Saxon. And it has Anglo-Saxon roots. Hello, Jamiya? Jamiya? I think your name is Jamiya. Sorry for messing it up. French is English, but in cursive. And a lot of vowels. Oui. I find French like so cool. It's like there's people that find Spanish romantic. I find French romantic. I know almost nothing of French. I know oui, I know bonjour, I know merci, and I know très bien. Oui, oui, merci. Bonjour, très bien. Um, um, omelette de fromage. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. French vowels are the words E, U, and O sounds exactly the same. Oh yeah, the sounds like E, we, ooh. I don't know. They don't say most letters. I was like, what? How do you read that? J in French is pronounced G, and G is pronounced J. What? Oh my god, I'm freaking saying hi, but I love your webtoon, by the way. Thank you. Don't forget my lady. Noir. It's like noir. Y is pronounced Ejue. What? Something like that. This, you know, Chiso. That's the basic things you should know to go to French. It reminds me when I learned Chinese for the first time. I knew things like 我的名字是 like my name is or um 厕所在哪里 which means where's the bathroom. But it's funny because I knew how to say where's the bathroom, but I didn't know how to understand the instructions to go to the bathroom. A Greg is Y. Wait, are you sure I'm learning French and J is J and G is G? What? J is called. How do you. What? It's pronounced Y normally. What? Literally can't learn another language to save my life. Do you have any tips? Well, it depends like where do you learn it, like in some books, but the best like way to learn languages is like watching stuff from that language. I know it's more like GJ and GG. Small consistent efforts every day. Watch a lot of media in that language. Yeah. Be consistent. Write down the things. For example, if you want to learn something like Chinese or Japanese, write characters down several times, or at least that worked for me. Like Ravin said, be consistent. And watch media from those languages. Yeah, like YouTube videos, drama, anime, movies, and stuff. I think I finished this panel. We did 2 panels today. Oh no! I just realized that I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I think this has a simple solution. I will have to like redraw the hair to the other side, but let's just not do that. Oh, so you mean what they're called not pronounced? But that mix up. The French alphabet is so messed up. What happened? The thing is, I didn't realize that that I had the canvas reversed, and I just realized that now that I finished. So the thing is, like, the canvas was backwards, so it was this way. I can better explain it if I draw over it. The thing is, like, the window is this side, right? But June, if the window was in that side, should be looking the other way to have the light come from this side. So June would have to be looking in this way to have the light come from this part. But because June is looking like in the other way, then the background should be like a wall, and the shadow should be like in here, and the light should come from here. So it would be like the shadow will come from here, and the light would come from here. Ah! Too big! And the light would come from here. So because I got it messed up and it's all backwards, what I can do to fix that is to flip the canvas like this. But the problem when I flip the canvas is that his hair is supposed to go that way. His hair is supposed to go that way. But let's just not do that because I already spent too much time on a single panel. Nobody's gonna know. Probably. It's funny because in last episode, I kinda forgot to draw his watch a couple of times, and I hope no one noticed. Sometimes details can be like that. French numbers, you have to multiply it. Like 90 is basically 20 multiplied for 4 plus 10. What? What do you mean? When you hate both French and math? 90 is like 60 plus 40? What do you mean? What? Really? I mean 60 plus 30. Chinese is kinda like that, to say like numbers. Like after 1 to 10, 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10. And after that, you just add like 10 plus what? Like 12、11、12、13、14. Like you just add 10 plus the number, and then for the number, I mean for 20 onwards, it's like you add 2 plus 10 plus the other number. For example, 22 would be 22. So it's basically like 2、是2. So yeah, numbers in Chinese is pretty easy. Yeah, isn't that how is every time? And then for 2011. But in French you don't say 90, they say for 2010. That sounds so weird. I don't understand. Wait, really? Let me see. 90, 99, and French. Where's the French? What?
99.
Why?
99.
Why? Why would you say numbers like that? They say in their language though. But why would you say it like that?
99.
Why would you say numbers like that? Why so complicated? French is weird. I didn't know. It's really dumb. Like, why would you do that? It's so weird. Okay, is how long have I 2 hours 22 minutes. I've been around for 2 hours already. I'm gonna finish the stream now because I'm really hungry. I'm really hungry and it's getting dark, so I would have to turn on the lights and I better just go eat. Wait. So yeah, so this is all for the stream for today. I'm gonna shout out my patrons. Wait, I forgot to add myself to the Patreon stream. I know, I did. I did add myself for the Patreon stream. It's funny because it's getting dark and my eyebrows are always mad. Wait, I'm just gonna turn on the lights. Wait. Why are my eyebrows always mad? What is happening? I'm not mad. Is it better now? I will have to fix that later. Now it's not working anymore. What is happening? What is happening? Oh, it's because of the backlight. My eyebrows look so weird. Why? Why? But guys, I'm not mad. It's just the backlight is affecting my eyebrows. So I'm gonna shout out my patrons before going. From the Clover tier, Aisha, Jacqueline, Sim, Lisa, and Benjamin. From the Crew tier, Jessica, Saima. From Blue tier, Angelica, Chloe, Irda, Savannah, Tisha, Santi, TPD, Lauren, Ariana, and Ash Fabulous, I think. From June tier, Eva H, and from Nina tier, Amy, Audrey, and Midnight. Thank you to my patrons for supporting me into making webtoons and streaming and all that. I'm not mad! I look mad, but I'm not. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming to the stream. It was fun talking to y'all about French. About the weirdness of French. So everyone, take care. Eat your meals. Stay hydrated. Yeah. Bye bye. Bye bye.